Greetings, greetings, greetings. Peace and light.
I got some things weighing heavy on my chest. No races, but
Give
I feel that we
thanks
the best. My black folks and
to the
no
creator
plans,
of
but
all
we
things,
overcome the
man.
stress. Stand strong within out the nest. What I came for, or should I say what I
Today I
came
will be sharing another dream of mine. I'm gonna be like sharing and exposing a lot of shit, a lot of things from this point on, and it just so happened to start with the dreams. Um, if you listen to my music, you can kind of understand. Like, I'll get a small little picture. Well, yeah, like I said, you'll understand kind of where I'm at if it's for YouTube because I'm an open book. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no shit. I wear it all on my sleeve, G. It's hard for me to act like I can't fucking act like it ain't what it is when I know that's what it is. I can't, so shit. Um, yeah, so this is a dream of me being able to shit, man. Only thing I can at that time I was able to see, I guess, shit, man, another dimension in a dimension. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got locked up, and at the time, I'll say still like I haven't like 80% of me want to say that I understand fully why I got locked up, but it's not like it's still in the air, so it hasn't been blown away yet. So shout out to my mama, man. Shout out to my baby girl. Shout out to my siblings, man. Shout out to all my bros. Shout out to all the kings and queens, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my artists, my independent artists, man. Shout out to all the people that live off their talents. You know what I'm saying? Like literally live off faith. In the eyes of others, they may look like you in a bad position, but shit, what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta do that like that. But yeah, that's a fun, risky lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And we all different, you know. So but yeah, I think like it's still in the air, so it's not really cleared up yet. But I was in the county jail in Charleston. I was in the old part of the jail. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I don't tell how long that shit been up. It been up for a minute. Cause I remember one time I got locked up before. It wasn't That shit was wild because it seemed like I was still in another part of that same jail that I didn't see this time when I went in. So it's crazy, man. But um, I was there for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Not eating any of their food that they were serving, man. Death was fucking jail, man. Like, with me being more in tune, man, and like, um, changing my diet, you know what I'm saying, and getting in more in tune with nature and the things of it. Shit just became clear, man. Like the food they serve you, man, the environment that you in, the temperature that they keep that shit, dog. They got you blocked in the windows. They don't want you to get that sunlight. Damn, when the sunlight, when it's time for it, shit, it's rough, man. That shit real. But shit, we all go through. If you have been there, like you went there for a reason. So like wherever you go through in life, I guess you just got to figure out the reason for why you're going and doing what you're doing at that particular moment. And you might not even get it right then and there, and it usually comes after. You know what I'm saying? But uh, I was there, like I said, wasn't eating any of their food, man. I was into my art. I can say that heavily. Uh, I wrote that U of U at that time. Um, if you haven't heard any of my music, man, you can go on YouTube, SoundCloud, or Indigo, Oyeindigo. Those are two separate words too. But yeah, man, I was drawn like for me to occupy my time, my mind in spirit at that time. I drew, and I drew like all over the walls in the room. I had a roommate for a while, you know what I'm saying, and I drew on all the walls in the room except for the ceiling on the floor. You know what I'm saying, and it got to the point to where the room was like a little fucking mini museum. You know what I'm saying, and it was room 35. I forgot where I was at, man. Room 35. Uh, and shit, meditating. You know what I'm saying, getting closer to myself, listening to. I forgot the name of that fucking. It was a radio show I should listen to, man. Very esoteric type, information. Cause it ain't for everybody, man. You know, this shit is not for everybody. Um, getting more in tune with myself, man. Meditating and shit. Like I said, just really expressing myself artistically and um, you know, trying to manifest some things and direct the energy. Uh, my brother, I had a brother of mine, man. He was locked up for a while, and I wasn't sure if he was still in Charleston County or if he was down the road. He had to get some time and shit. So I meditated on that, man, and probably like a couple of days later, um, damn, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Um, I did got a roommate for like a couple of days. I don't think it was no longer than a week though. I got a roommate, man, and shit, he was a younger dude, and well, shit, we both young, shit. Um, we was talking and bullying and shit, about it was like he was cool, seemed like a cool guy, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it was something else, like, boy, something ain't right about dog. You know what I'm saying? So, talking and bullying and shit. Uh, he left. He left, and it was one of those situations or something that he described to me, man. Did about like that shit was crazy, man. It was like, no, you don't do that, and shit, no, I can't even say that because I did that. I've done it, but not like intentionally. That shit kind of like just happened. I was like, oh shit, no. That shit was intentionally throw the fuck out. But um, he left, man. And the night he left, in Charleston, man. We it's uh called like the hag bride you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it usually happens when you're sleeping on your back, majority of times, and that's something that I've been experiencing like since, man. I want to say I was maybe like 6 or 7 years old. Like I remember it like yesterday, vividly. And up until that point, which was sometime last year, that was the last time that I had one. I had that happen or went through that phase or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it's been maybe between 15 and 20 times. Like no exaggeration. Like that shit was real. And it was so crazy. Like I remember telling people when I used to go to people's house or different females or women that I used to deal with, I used to be like, look, man, I go to sleep and this shit right here happened. Wake me up. I'm trying to wake up. And like, boy, what the fuck is you talking about? So that right there, like, put me in awareness zone that everybody don't know or are familiar is familiar with that shit. So, um, damn, it happened that night. The night he left, it happened. So, and I was laying on my back, and it happened. And I jumped up out the shower like, no, hell no, not tonight, nigga. and I laid on my side because it never happened like that before. You know what I'm saying? And I went back to sleep, and that shit happened again. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? So I got up and I walked around, and I just kind of like I was talking as if I could have seen that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it was definitely some type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, no, I ain't nothing. I ain't, no, fuck that shit. So I laid back down on my other side, and it happened again. But this time when it happened, it was as if like my tongue was like being kind of like pulled. I didn't feel any pain or anything, but my tongue was like completely dry, like all the moisture from it was gone. And I sat up for a while, man, and shit. That shit was like some weird shit that happened. You know what I'm saying? But I believe it definitely has something to do with. I believe that it has something to do with the guy that left after I found out what I found out about him. So now you can fast forward on to them. Um, me meditating about talking to my brother, getting back. I was just saying I need to talk to him. I need to talk to him. I need to talk to him. So a couple of days later, a guy came up the stairs and was like, "Hey man, this dude downstairs in room 35 wants you." He moved exactly in the room under me. So I went downstairs, and I was like, "Boy, you just don't know why I asked for this shit." And like, what the hell you mean? I like, man, we gonna get in the room. So we ended up moving in the same room together, and we was talking about the shit, catching up, and told them about the guy that was my roommate, and he was like, he was started talking about, man, he said. I'm like, yeah. He said, man, y'all ain't got into it, and I was like, damn, why you say that? Like, man, that boy worship the devil, man. All the shit, like every time anybody that move in his room, he down, try to down, beat them boy up, make them boy get on that shit. So I was like, damn, I never sensed that type of vibe from him, but I know something about him in my right. And I was like, damn, man, he told me that shit. So I'm like, that's why the fuck that shit happened. Cause he was like, man, that boy probably been trying to down. He knew he couldn't get to you and down. And I was saying, but so now with this shit, uh, okay, I'm gonna stop this and do another one, man, cause I don't know how to chop and edit this shit like all the way. So I'm gonna do it how I know how to do it till I learn how to really do it.
To some, that question might sound dumb. I know it's more than mama egg, me and daddy come. He Terrence Johnson, heard to the Mike Lord son. Streets call me bum. Slight introduction. 3 years ago, 5 more brought forth such a hell of a combustion. I'm trying to find answers, y'all. I got some families and partners, little kids, them behind them damn walls. Every day this shit getting crazy. And 'cause of that, I speak.